Well, it's kind of strange. I had this friend who was he was kind of a mess up, if you will, you know. And you know, when he started coming around lately, he had stuff together. You know, things were in order, and he started hearing him talking about getting a job and things of that nature. But I was the kind of guy who always had a job. Just hard times came upon me all of a sudden, and then so I was looking around for somebody to talk to about going in that direction, and here he comes up with his stuff together, and I'm saying, hey man, where'd you go for all this? What's going on with you? And he told me about this program, and I figured if he could change that guy, man, it could do a whole heck of a lot for me. Pick can help you with your nervousness as far as doing interviews and things of that nature. You're constantly talking to counselors. You're constantly talking to people in the office that's helping you with your resumes and things of that nature, and teaching you eye contact and things of that nature. Handshakes are very important, so Pick can really help you with your confidence.
My goal has always been to be an event and meeting planner. I didn't have all the tools I needed to go from point A to point B, and when I found Pick, I was able to map it out and make it to where I can get to point A to point B. With my tuition assistance, it helped me to speed up the process. I'm in the meeting and event planning program, and I'll actually be done in about 5 weeks. So without Pick, I probably would be still trying to save to do this. So I'm very thankful that I can finish my training and now get into my career.
Well, my experience with coming to the Oakland Pick was like, it was cool, because, you know, it's like when they realize that you really want to help yourself, they're going to go out of their way to make sure it happens. And they, they don't waste their time getting it done. You know, they just want us to, they just want the people just to do better. And like I said, as long as you letting them know that's what you really want to do, they're going to do everything they can to make sure that happens for you.
Tattoos on my face and neck, and also being Hispanic, everybody looks at me like I'm just some gang member, but I'm really not. I'm something more than that. I'm as human as you are. And coming to Pick, they opened their arms to me. They looked at me and just asked me to have a seat and just listen to me. And they helped me go to barber college, and I told them that's what I told them, I wanted to go to barber college. And they helped my dream actually come true, make my dream come true, and I appreciate it.
For me personally, it's been very, very rewarding, because I have the opportunity to work with people who are hard to place on a job. I work with people who are in re-entry, coming back into the community from various institutions, jails, prisons, and being able to help them get back to the workforce through vocational training, through preparations, through education is very rewarding to me. And I think it's a very vital service that we provide to the public here in Oakland. We get people training that they never thought they could have because they lack the resources. But Oakland Private Industry Council, through the program that we operate, the Workforce Investment Act program, we are able to put these people into training, on-the-job training. We are able to put them into apprenticeship programs. We're able to help them pay for union dues. We're able to pay for their tools that they need, the education that they need, the training to fit into the workforce. And they are so happy. And when they come back and appreciate the program, that makes me feel like, yeah, we are really doing something, which we are.
Even now, when I open my email, I'm finding that I'm getting leads to jobs that my job developer has sent me. It makes me feel like they genuinely care, because it's like the field that I want to be in, they're sending me stuff that complements that field on my resume. So it's like they're taking time out of their day to help me better myself.
We have a good relationship with our clientele. So when people come into the office to find out exactly what type of occupational choice they have, you want to do two things. You want to make sure that they feel good about their decisions, and make sure that they understand that their situation will improve if they stay focused and stay engaged and stay motivated and stay positive.
It helped me progress faster, because without Pick, I would still be saving for school now. But now I'm almost done with school, so I'm really thankful to have had this experience.
I think youth today and young adults face a myriad of issues that we didn't face as we were coming up. You know, the world has changed. Technically, it's changed. It's very much speeded up and much more technically advanced. Their communities have changed. The pressures that they face and the competition they face has changed. The educational levels have changed, and the educational needs to satisfy, you know, the kind of workplace placements that they need. You know, all of that has changed. So there is a real need to kind of keep up with those changes and to, you know, to let them know that they are supported. What we're finding is that many of the young adults, the majority of the young adults, when the information is presented in a way that they can really digest it and they can relate to it, they are very accepting. I think they are very appreciative of the fact that somebody's taking the time to really kind of deal with their lack of information around a number of issues. In some cases, they just want to share what's happening in their life and get some advice. In other cases, they are really into looking at what it really takes to be successful.
We've also been able to hire young adults, and in some instances rather mature adults, from the Private Industry Council over the last 10 plus years. Most recently, we were fortunate enough to be able to hire through the county, AC hire, a number of adults who were on the stimulus, some of whom were adults re-entering the workforce and who required considerable training. Been able to keep on several of those people and to continue to offer training. I think it's an excellent idea to have the Private Industry Council available in our community with the level of commitment that it has to ensuring that the employee is given an orientation to make them not only employable, but to sustain their career development in corporations.
People coming into the workplace and maybe their first or second job, you know, we encourage them to take two actions, and one is to illustrate their strengths, make sure that they have a clear understanding as to what positions they're looking for, but also, this goes back to the training and development, is to take a look at what opportunities that exist to help strengthen your current position in terms of the market and what gaps that might be missing in terms of training and development. The One Stop Center is a great opportunity to prepare people for next steps. That would be helping with support on interviewing, resume writing, job search, and also I know they have a great job board that posts openings that are around the local area. So I believe the One Stop is a great resource for those that are in search.
I've been with PIC for 13 years now, and the most memorable part of this job was actually establishing a reentry program. The idea was that we had to recruit churches to help us to provide the services for the reentry population. So we did that. We went out, we recruited about 25, 30 churches in Oakland that we still have partnerships with today in some cases to help the formerly incarcerated get back to work and to get the services they need, such as housing, food, clothing, those type of things. That was the basic thing. So we created a wonderful back and forth so that now we know what the services are in the community in regards to faith-based, and they helped me to expand upon the various services in the community.
Come to the Private Industry Council. It'll really do you some justice if you apply yourself. If there's something that you don't know, ask a question. And if you don't know how to ask a question, ask what to ask. Then you'll find out that it's not so bad going out and talking to people and getting a job. It's basically like bonding. You're going to be there for quite a few years. It's a career. So learn how to get used to it, learn how to dress for it, learn how to present yourself for it, and PIC is the place to teach you that.